In this video, the power of doing what you feel like you're called to do. And if you're a leader, how giving someone that permission to follow that calling allows them to do their best work. In a lot of these videos, I talk about how important permission is. That if we have permission to work on something, how free that sets us and how that enables you and your team to be able to do their best work, simply knowing that they have permission to be able to work on something. What I've been stuck on recently is this tweet that I read, and I'm going to read it in full right now. There's a different level of confidence that is necessary when you do exactly what you feel called to do, rather than doing exactly what others call you to do based off who they believe you are. The confidence is lonely, but it is strong. This tweet has stuck with me because it's something that I've actually experienced. In a previous role, I worked on a team where my goal was to work in marketing. But what the organization saw was that they felt that I was good at doing backend data governance, data modeling, data management. Now, those are things that I can do, but they're not something that I felt called to do. Marketing, in particular, digital marketing, has always been a calling for me, something that I want to work in the trenches in social media, in video production, in content writing, actually getting deep into the weeds on the actual production and deployment of the content. And I know that data is a key part of that. My calling is there, and that's what I was pursuing. However, the organization saw me as a data person and only put me in positions of working on data, which every day was a slog. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. I didn't want to spend more time doing that. But every day I was put in that scenario. And then when I thought I was going to come out of it, they said, well, you have skills in this. We're going to move you to a different location and then use those skills as part of your data skill set that we need on this other team. And it destroyed me. It really, really destroyed me. And the work that I was doing every day wasn't getting me closer to my calling. So what I started doing was I started making things like this. I started doing it for myself on my own. And one day, my boss called me into his office and said, hey, I've noticed that you've been producing videos, you've been writing blogs, we found your website. Don't you think that's a problem? Don't you think that's a conflict of interest? And my reaction was no, because that's my calling. That's what I want to do. That's how I want to spend my time. And if the organization isn't going to allow me to do that, then I'm going to do that on my own. And that ruffled a lot of feathers. That made some people very upset that they directly asked me to stop doing it, and I refused. And the reason why is because I think about what this tweet is that there's a calling that we all have that's pulling us towards something. And there's other people who want us to do something because they think they know who we are, but they don't. And those people can't rule our lives. We're only given so much time every day, every week, every month, every year to be able to work on something. And doing the thing that someone else says that they think is the best thing for us is not true. And we can't be pulled into that and allow ourselves to dedicate our time to something that someone else wants us to do based on what they perceive us to be. Instead, we need to chase our calling as hard and as fast as we can and stay away from those people who have a different agenda, who have a different objective, and have a different motive for the reason why they're asking you to do that. And I'm going to go back to a different quote here that I've been thinking a lot about that goes along with this. No matter what you spend your days doing, every morning you wake up and have a blank piece of paper to work with. You get to put your name at the top and fill it in with your work. This is something I think about all the time. Every morning I wake up and I have a blank piece of paper in which I can fill it in. And if people have other opinions about me and my work and what I should be spending my time on, they are in fact filling in my paper for me. And I'm never going to allow someone to do that. It's my paper with my name at the top. And I don't want to allow them to fill that in with whatever they have in their objectives and their agenda that they want to do. And this is really important for me personally, but it's also really important if you're managing a team. Your team you don't get to fill in what you want on the top of their papers. You get to enable them to do their best work by allowing them to chase their calling. They're in that job because it's something that they enjoy to do. So you need to get out of their way and let them fill in their work with their own handwriting. Not with yours, but with their name at the top. So that's what I got this time. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Leave a comment below wherever you're watching this video and how you stop people from filling in your paper, or maybe how you can stop filling in other people's paper. I'd love to know. Leave your comment below in this video. That's all I got for this time. See you later.